From New Jersey's most listened to station, here's your weekend flash briefing from New Jersey 101.5.
I'm Eric Scott. Here's a look at your top trending stories this weekend at NJ1015.com. Summer hasn't even officially launched yet, though we are in the summer season. Officials at the shore are already exhausted from dealing with unruly visitors. They say teenagers are the biggest problem, but so are their parents.
Kids have little to no respect for themselves, adults, or police, says Wildwood Mayor Ernie Troiano. That's one of the reasons the city is struggling to recruit officers.
We're actually putting Class 1 meter maid officers on the boardwalk as a presence of authority.
Ocean City Councilman Jody Levchuk says the bad behavior coincides with newer rules in the Garden State that limit what officers can do when a minor is breaking the law.
But parent monitoring and parent involvement seems lacking as well.
Meanwhile, shore officials want to enhance penalties for promoters of so-called pop-up parties, which can bring hundreds of individuals to the same spot to wreak havoc. Dean Alflamia, New Jersey 101.5 News.
Wildwood officials are also now enforcing emergency measures to try and curb rowdy teen behavior. All backpacks, fanny packs, and other bags are banned on the beach and boardwalk. They think teens and young adults have been bringing alcohol, weed, and weapons in the backpacks. More on that ban and how it impacts you if you're headed to Wildwood. You can find that at NJ1015.com and on our free mobile app. New Jersey's First News is on Facebook and Instagram. I'll tell you what you need to know to start your day in a short video every morning. Just like and subscribe. It'll be included in your news feed. You can also enable news app alerts on our mobile device, and it'll be sent right to your phone. With a deadline to have a new state budget in place just a couple of weeks away, there may be a fight over hiking the sales tax. Governor Murphy and Democratic leaders in the legislature have packed the budget with nearly $2 billion more in spending than can be covered from tax revenue. Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin tells NJ.com he's not in favor of a sales tax hike, but admits the budget spends more than the state takes in. Coughlin does favor a $1 billion tax hike on business, but he doesn't want all of that money to go to New Jersey Transit. He wants some to go to his own property tax relief plan. The supermarket chain Aldi is the latest to announce customers may have had card data stolen by a skimmer. The devices were found on card readers at 2 locations in North Jersey, and they'd been there a while. Aldi says they were installed on checkout lanes around the start of the year, but were only recently discovered. Which stores were involved and what you need to do now is at NJ1015.com. Pre-summer is typically when we see jacked up gas prices, but that hasn't been happening this year. Not in New Jersey or beyond. Patrick DeHaan, senior petroleum analyst with GasBuddy, says supplies are up, oil prices are down, and demand has been lagging.
As supplies continue to build over summer, absent those wild cards like hurricanes or refining disruptions, gas prices should be smooth sailing for much of the rest of the summer.
Meanwhile, diesel is now at its lowest price in over 2 years. That could be good news. It might help put a dent in inflation, since we count on trucks to transport goods into the Garden State. The owners of a new upscale Indian restaurant in Franklin Township say high chairs and screaming kids don't go well with fine dining. So when they opened Andaz, they banned kids under the age of 10 in the dining room. Now they have reversed or at least amended that policy after getting pushback from customers. Kids over the age of 5 can now go into the dining room, presumably because they don't need a high chair and they can better behave themselves. Child bans in New Jersey restaurants have been a hot-button issue for a while. The first restaurant announced a no-kid policy in New Jersey in early 2023. We did have a very wet winter, but part of New Jersey right now is considered abnormally dry and could really use a good soaking.
Right now, the southern third of the state is on the drier side compared to elsewhere, except down in Salem and Gloucester area where they got a lot of rain, a couple of inches of rain in a storm last week.
State climatologist Dave Robinson at Rutgers says we are a long way from worrying about water resources, but a stretch of dry, warm weather does raise concerns about wildfires and crops and even your lawn. Before traveling the world as a megastar, did you know that the young Pennsylvania native Taylor Swift was spending her summers at the Jersey Shore?
Taylor Swift and her family spent over a decade of summers in Cape May County. A teen Taylor even played music at a local coffee shop that's still in downtown Stone Harbor. Now the Swift family has gifted some photos of those family times along with some Swift memorabilia to the Stone Harbor Museum. The museum's Board of Trustees president calls it a thrilling opportunity. Erin Vogt, New Jersey 101.5 News.
You can check out a preview of those exhibits at NJ1015.com today. Last summer, a group of 5th graders from the Emma Havens Young Elementary School created what is believed to be the first beach toy exchange bin. It's located at Brick Beach 3 for community use. Co-advisor and teacher Christy Saltman says it has been a huge success.
We had all these families who were able to use all these toys and enjoy something that our students worked so hard on. Our students were able to see what something so little can do to make like a big impact.
A lot of people love it because they don't have to lug their own toys to the beach. They can just borrow them for the day. It's been so successful, in fact, the kids have created a second beach toy bin. It'll be located at Brick Beach 1. And again, more details can be found on our website. Stay tuned to New Jersey 101.5 all weekend long for the latest New Jersey weather, traffic, and breaking news. Make sure you enable all the New Jersey 101.5 skills on your Alexa devices and all of our content available anytime. Just go to nj1015.com and click on demand. That's a look at the top trending stories this weekend. Join me Monday morning for New Jersey's First News. We're live at 5:30. Then stick around and talk Jersey with Bill Spadia at 6 on New Jersey 101.5.